Our planet is covered by vast oceans, and scattered across these waters are hundreds of thousands of islands. Some are small and remote, barely visible on a map, while others have become world-famous destinations visited by millions of people every year. But among all of them, a few islands stand out. Places where crystal-clear waters meet white sand beaches, where dramatic cliffs rise from the ocean, and where nature has created landscapes that seem almost too perfect to be real. From tropical paradises in the Pacific to breathtaking islands in Europe and beyond. Today, we're exploring 15 of the most beautiful islands in the world, each one unique, each one unforgettable. 15. Santorini, Greece. Santorini is one of the most iconic islands in the world, instantly recognizable by its white buildings and blue-domed churches perched on dramatic cliffs. Located in the Aegean Sea, this Greek island is not just beautiful. It is the result of one of the most powerful volcanic eruptions in history. Thousands of years ago, a massive eruption caused the center of the island to collapse, forming a large crater known as a caldera. Today, this caldera is filled with deep blue seawater, and the island's villages sit along its edge, offering breathtaking panoramic views. The contrast between the white architecture and the dark volcanic cliffs creates a striking visual that feels almost unreal. One of the most famous places on the island is the village of Oahe. Known for its narrow streets and cliffside views, Oahe attracts visitors from around the world, especially at sunset. As the sun slowly dips into the horizon, the sky transforms into shades of orange, pink, and gold. The light reflects off the white buildings, creating a glowing effect that turns the entire island into a living painting. Santorini is not just a destination. It is an experience shaped by nature, history, and light. 14. Bora Bora, French Polynesia. Bora Bora is often described as the definition of paradise. Located in the South Pacific Ocean, this small island is surrounded by one of the most beautiful lagoons in the world. The water here displays an incredible range of colors, from bright turquoise near the shore to deep blue further out in the ocean. This effect is created by the varying depths of the lagoon and the reflection of sunlight on the sandy bottom. Encircling the island is a coral reef that protects the calm waters inside, making it ideal for swimming and snorkeling. At the center of Bora Bora rises Mount Otemanu, the remains of an ancient volcano. Its sharp peak towers over the island, creating a dramatic contrast against the soft, calm waters below. Bora Bora is also known for its overwater bungalows, luxury villas built directly above the lagoon. These structures have become a symbol of tropical travel, offering direct access to the water and uninterrupted ocean views. From the air, Bora Bora looks almost like a painting, a perfect blend of reef, lagoon, and volcanic peaks. It is a place that feels both peaceful and extraordinary at the same time. 13. Maldives. The Maldives is one of the most unique island nations on Earth. Instead of a single island, it is made up of more than 1,000 small islands spread across the Indian Ocean. These islands form natural structures known as coral atolls, which appear as rings of land surrounding shallow lagoons. From above, the Maldives looks like a collection of glowing blue circles floating in the ocean. This unusual formation is the result of ancient volcanic activity combined with thousands of years of coral growth. The water in the Maldives is incredibly clear, allowing visibility that can extend for dozens of meters. This makes it one of the best places in the world for snorkeling and diving. Beneath the surface, vibrant coral reefs are home to a wide variety of marine life, including tropical fish, rays, and even sharks. Despite its popularity as a luxury destination, many parts of the Maldives remain quiet and untouched. The islands are low-lying and surrounded by endless ocean, creating a sense of isolation and tranquility. It is a place where the boundary between land and sea almost disappears. 12. Maui, Hawaii. Maui is one of the most diverse islands in the Hawaiian chain, offering an incredible variety of landscapes within a relatively small area. From golden beaches to lush rainforests and volcanic peaks, the island feels like several destinations combined into one. One of the most famous experiences on Maui is the Road to Hana. This winding coastal highway passes through dense jungle, crosses dozens of narrow bridges, and reveals countless waterfalls along the way. Every turn offers a new view, making the journey just as important as the destination. At the center of the island lies Haleakala, a Vichai dormant volcano that rises above the clouds. Standing at the summit, visitors can watch the sunrise from above a sea of clouds, a moment that feels almost otherworldly. The landscape here is dry and rocky, completely different from the lush coastline below. This contrast is what makes Maui so unique. In a single day, it is possible to experience tropical beaches, misty forests, and volcanic landscapes. Maui is not just beautiful, it is incredibly dynamic. 11. Palawan, Philippines. Palawan is often considered one of the most beautiful islands in Asia, and for good reason. Located in the Philippines, this island is known for its dramatic limestone cliffs that rise sharply from bright turquoise waters. These formations were shaped over millions of years, creating a landscape filled with hidden lagoons, caves, and secluded beaches. One of the most famous areas in Palawan is El Nido. Here, dozens of small islands are scattered across the sea, forming a maze of narrow channels and secret lagoons. Exploring this region by boat reveals a constantly changing landscape, where each turn leads to a new and unexpected view. Some lagoons are completely enclosed by cliffs, accessible only through small openings in the rock. Inside, the water is calm, clear, and surrounded by towering stone walls. Palawan is also home to one of the longest underground rivers in the world, adding another layer of natural wonder to the island. Despite its growing popularity, much of Palawan remains preserved, maintaining its raw and untouched beauty. It is a place that feels both adventurous and serene at the same time. 10. Seychelles. Seychelles is an island nation located in the Indian Ocean, off the eastern coast of Africa. But what makes Seychelles truly unique is not just its location. It's the way nature has shaped its landscapes over millions of years. Unlike many tropical islands formed by coral or volcanoes, Seychelles is made up of ancient granite rock. These massive, smooth boulders are scattered across its beaches, creating one of the most recognizable and surreal coastal landscapes in the world. Some of these rocks are over 750 million years old, making them among the oldest geological formations on Earth. One of the most famous beaches is Anse sur Dargent. Here, the combination of white sand, turquoise water, and giant granite formations creates a scene that almost looks unreal. The shallow waters are calm and crystal clear, making it perfect for swimming and filming stunning aerial shots. Seychelles is also home to rare wildlife, including giant tortoises that can live for over a century. Because of its remote location, much of the natural environment has remained preserved. This combination of ancient geology, unique wildlife, and pristine beaches makes Seychelles one of the most extraordinary island destinations on the planet. 9. Capri, Italy. Capri is a small island located in the Mediterranean Sea, just off the coast of southern Italy. Despite its size, it has been one of the most desired travel destinations for centuries. Even during the time of the Roman Empire, Capri was a retreat for emperors and nobles seeking beauty and tranquility. One of the island's most famous natural wonders is the Blue Grotto. This sea cave is known for its glowing blue water, created by sunlight passing through an underwater opening and reflecting inside the cave. The effect is so intense that the water appears almost illuminated from within. But Capri is more than just one attraction. The island is surrounded by steep cliffs and dramatic rock formations known as the Faraglioni. These towering sea stacks rise directly from the ocean and have become one of the symbols of the island. Above the coastline, colorful houses and narrow streets create a charming Mediterranean atmosphere. Capri offers a unique combination of natural beauty, history, and elegance, making it one of the most iconic. 8. Bali, Indonesia. Bali is not just an island, it's an experience. Located in Indonesia, Bali is known for its incredible mix of natural beauty, spiritual culture, and vibrant landscapes. Unlike many tropical destinations that focus only on beaches, Bali offers a wide range of environments. The island is home to lush rice terraces that stretch across hillsides, creating geometric patterns of green that change with the seasons. In the interior, dense jungles hide waterfalls and ancient temples. Some of these temples are built in dramatic locations, such as cliffs overlooking the ocean or near active volcanoes. One of the most iconic views in Bali is the split gate of Lempuyang Temple, perfectly aligned with Mount Agung in the background. This image has become one of the most recognizable travel scenes in the world. Bali is also deeply spiritual. Daily offerings, ceremonies, and traditions are part of everyday life, adding a unique cultural depth to the island's natural beauty. This combination of landscapes and culture makes Bali one of the most fascinating islands on Earth. 7. Kauai, Hawaii. Kauai is often called the Garden Island, and for good reason. It is the oldest of the main Hawaiian islands, and over millions of years, nature has shaped it into one of the most lush and dramatic landscapes in the Pacific. The island receives a large amount of rainfall, which helps create its deep green valleys, dense forests, and countless waterfalls. One of the most famous areas is the Na Pali coast. This stretch of coastline features towering cliffs that rise dramatically from the ocean, some reaching over 1,000 meters in height. These cliffs are covered in vegetation and cut by narrow valleys, creating a landscape that looks almost untouched by time. Because much of Kauai is difficult to access, large parts of the island remain wild and preserved. It has even been used as a filming location for movies due to its untouched appearance. Kauai represents nature in its purest form, raw, powerful, and incredibly beautiful. 6. Moorea, French Polynesia. Moorea is often overshadowed by its famous neighbor, Bora Bora, but many travelers believe it is even more beautiful. Located in French Polynesia, Moorea is known for its dramatic mountain peaks and crystal-clear lagoon. The island was formed by volcanic activity, and its sharp, jagged mountains rise suddenly from the surrounding waters. From above, the contrast between the deep green mountains and the bright blue lagoon creates a stunning visual effect. The lagoon itself is filled with marine life, including rays and tropical fish, making it a perfect place for snorkeling. Unlike more developed destinations, Moorea maintains a peaceful and relaxed atmosphere. Its natural beauty feels authentic and untouched. This balance between dramatic landscapes and calm waters makes Moorea one of the most visually striking islands in the world. 5. Fiji. Fiji is made up of more than 300 islands scattered across the South Pacific Ocean. Each island offers its own unique scenery, but all share the same sense of natural beauty and tranquility. Fiji is surrounded by one of the largest coral reef systems in the world, making it a paradise for underwater exploration. The waters are warm, clear, and filled with vibrant marine life. But Fiji is not just about the ocean. Many of its islands are covered in tropical forests, waterfalls, and mountainous terrain. Some islands remain completely untouched, with no large developments, offering a rare glimpse into nature as it once was. Fiji is also known for its welcoming culture. The local people are famous for their friendliness, creating a sense of warmth that adds to the island experience. This combination of nature and culture makes Fiji one of the most relaxing and beautiful destinations on Earth. 4. Iceland. Iceland is unlike any other island on this list. Located in the North Atlantic, it offers a completely different kind of beauty. Instead of tropical beaches, Iceland is defined by its dramatic and powerful landscapes. The island sits on a volcanic hotspot, which means it is constantly being shaped by geological forces. Here, you can find active volcanoes, massive glaciers, geysers, and powerful waterfalls. Black sand beaches stretch along the coastline, created by volcanic rock that has been broken down over time. One of the most striking features of Iceland is the contrast between fire and ice. Glaciers and lava fields exist side by side, creating a landscape that feels almost otherworldly. Despite its harsh environment, Iceland has a raw beauty that is impossible to ignore. It is a place where nature feels alive and constantly changing. 3. Zanzibar. Zanzibar is located off the coast of East Africa in the Indian Ocean. It is known for its stunning beaches, warm waters, and rich cultural history. The island has been an important trading center for centuries, influenced by African, Arab, and European cultures. This mix of cultures is especially visible in Stone Town, the historic center of Zanzibar. Here, narrow streets, carved wooden doors, and ancient buildings tell the story of the island's past. But beyond its history, Zanzibar is also a tropical paradise. The beaches are lined with palm trees, and the water is a bright shade of turquoise. During low tide, the ocean recedes, revealing sandbanks and creating unique patterns along the coast. Zanzibar offers a rare combination of cultural depth and natural beauty. 2. Madeira, Portugal. Madeira is a Portuguese island located in the Atlantic Ocean. It is often called the Island of Eternal Spring because of its mild climate and lush vegetation. The island is volcanic in origin, and its landscape is defined by steep cliffs, deep valleys, and green mountains. Along the coastline, dramatic cliffs drop directly into the ocean, creating breathtaking views. Inland, the island is covered in forests and crossed by narrow irrigation channels known as levadas. These paths allow visitors to walk through some of the most scenic parts of the island. Madeira's natural beauty is both dramatic and peaceful at the same time. It is a place where mountains, ocean, and greenery come together in perfect harmony. 1. Faroe Islands. The Faroe Islands are one of the most remote and mysterious places in the world. Located in the North Atlantic Ocean, between Iceland and Norway, this group of islands is known for its rugged and dramatic landscapes. The islands are shaped by steep cliffs, rolling green hills, and powerful ocean waves. Waterfalls cascade directly into the sea, creating scenes that feel almost unreal. Because of their location, the Faroe Islands are often covered in mist and clouds. This gives the landscape a moody and cinematic atmosphere. Unlike many popular destinations, the Faroe Islands remain relatively untouched by mass tourism. Small villages with traditional houses blend into the landscape, adding to the sense of isolation. The beauty of the Faroe Islands is not just in their scenery, but in their feeling. It is a place that feels wild, remote, and completely unique. From the tropical lagoons of the Pacific to the dramatic cliffs of the North Atlantic, the islands of our planet reveal some of the most breathtaking landscapes on Earth. Each one of these destinations is unique. Some are shaped by ancient volcanoes, others by coral reefs, and some by powerful geological forces that are still active today. But no matter where they are, all of these islands share one thing in common. They remind us of how incredible and diverse our world truly is. Some islands offer peace and isolation, places where time seems to slow down, surrounded only by the sound of the ocean. Others are full of culture, history, and life, where nature and human stories exist side by side. From the crystal-clear waters of the Maldives to the wild and rugged beauty of the Faroe Islands, these places show us that beauty comes in many different forms, some soft and tropical, others raw and powerful. And while many of these islands have become famous travel destinations, there are still countless hidden places around the world waiting to be discovered. Places that few people have ever seen. Places that remind us that exploration is far from over. Because in the end, the true beauty of these islands is not just in how they look, but in how they make us feel. They inspire us to travel, to explore, and to see the world from a different perspective. And maybe one day, to experience these incredible places for ourselves.